Before the January 8th shootings in Tucson, Arizona, Jared Loeffner was suspended from Pima Community College pending a psychiatric evaluation. Loeffner was reportedly suspended after other students contacted school authorities about disturbing videos he had posted on YouTube and several acts of bizarre behavior on campus. The shootings raised the question, are colleges and universities doing enough to accommodate and recognize mental health issues on campus, and to inform students how to report bizarre behaviors on campus? CSU-Pueblo today will investigate how our campus handles mental health issues and concerns.
Like I said, I was not aware that there was any way to really get in touch with the counseling office regarding someone else's behavior or anything like that. Yeah, I had no idea, so that's something they need to get out to the public.
CSU-Pueblo has been offering 8 free counseling sessions to all regularly enrolled students. Most people tend to diagnose according to their specialty, so if you go and see someone who treats trauma, they're probably going to diagnose a large number of their clients with PTSD. I do think you have to take it on an individual basis. We can't do a widespread synopsis of this is what mental illness looks like, and if you see these behaviors, immediately go to the authorities. Get a look at the context of the behaviors, the person. Is it different from what they've normally done? I mean, many people explore their creativity in college, and they do like to dress with bizarre clothing. So necessarily wearing bizarre clothing doesn't mean someone's dangerous. It could have been the drugs that caused all of his behaviors. I mean, you take away the substance, you take away the drugs, and now you've just got someone who's, you know, basically maybe unhappy with some of the choices he's made, but not necessarily someone who's going to go shoot up a campus. If it's a friend of the person, then they're going to know some of their habits and sleeping patterns, and do they tend to be, you know, attend class regularly, and if they start missing a lot of classes, they start doing things differently. Their behaviors change in some significant way, such as staying out late and drinking excessively, missing class, and it's not something they would normally do. Then that's something that a friend would naturally want to be concerned about and be very brave. Like, what's going on with you? What got this started in your life at this point? If it's strangers, it tends to be more like in classrooms. Disruptive behavior in classrooms is annoying, but not always necessarily dangerous. However, if, you know, once you tell someone, please stop being disruptive in class, most people do try and comply if they're being reasonable. I think one thing that we're also looking at is, as we continue to add symptoms, so to speak, of mental illness, as they're using the terminology, almost anything can be interpreted
as such.
As such, exactly. Be careful about using the word issue in counseling, only because, like I said, if I believed that mental illness was as rampant as some people believe it is, I probably would not survive in this job. The fact is, though, when I do see people that are very stressed out, very agitated, very irritable, socially withdrawn and depressed, whatever it may be, 8 sessions of counseling, and you see a dramatic change in the way they view their situations. Even a mandatory 1 session of counseling, it can do wonders for being able to diagnose whether or not this person is an individual that needs to have treatment outside the campus, or if this is really stress-related overreactions to daily struggles and daily stressors. It's kind of difficult because even students who appear to be doing really well and are still dealing with the same stresses that everyone else is dealing with, and sometimes people don't realize how stressed out they are until something happens. But, you know, let's just say that you get stressed out, you don't sleep well, next thing you know you've got a cold, you go to the nurses over in the health center, and they start asking questions like, have you been sleeping well? Well, have you been stressed out? And if they start hearing signs of depression and anxiety or things like that, that's when we get the referral over here at the counseling center. I make the assumption with anyone coming into my office that there is no mental illness, that there's only a lack of coping skills.
I think that obviously he wanted to convey messages to other people and wanted to let other people know that he was going to do this so that eventually people could stop him. So I think that, you know, if those technologies are available for us to get to know each other better, then we should use them to, you know, help each other and not let things like this happen.
Be aware, absolutely, yeah. Not enough people are aware, and a lot of people are really, you know, at this age especially, involved with themselves over anything else, so it's very important to keep your head up and to see what's going on around you.